Okay, we just completed the home inspection at 124 East Blue Water Edge Drive in Eustis. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the house, run down the major items here as far as explanations of what you have, and use this video in conjunction with your home inspection report so that you can get a complete picture of the overall condition of the house. I'm going to start with the roof. As you can see behind me, this is a gable style roof. The gable is because of the gable here at the southeast corner. Essentially, you have architectural asphalt shingles. These are the originals. They were installed in 04, 05. They're in good condition and they have some life left ahead of them. I'm going to give them a good life expectancy. You figure they're about 10 years old. I would say you probably would have another 6 to 8 years of life left before you have to start worrying about replacing shingles. The roof hasn't really ever had any major or significant leaking problems. In other words, when I went into the attic space, I got pretty good access to a large majority of the attic, and I did not see any water stains there or any evidence of a long-term leaking problem. That's good. That's exactly what we're hoping to find. And the good news is that it was raining when I arrived, so we had wet environment to work with. That helps because if there is something active, often it will show itself during active raining conditions. So the roof looks good. No major complaints about the roof. I do have some minor notes that I'll have in your report, but it gets a good review. Moving on to plumbing. The plumbing is a public water system. The water meter is located at the southeast property corner. There's a main shutoff valve for the water system located above the water heater in the garage at the west wall. PVC pipe is what was used to bring water into the home, and the distribution materials are CPVC. I went through the kitchen, the bathrooms, the garage areas, and checked the plumbing, exterior hose bibs. There's nothing here that warrants any further evaluation by a plumber. I do have a couple of minor plumbing items, and I'll have them in your summary page where your punch list is located. But overall, the plumbing's in good condition. The water heater, sorry about that, is located in the garage. It's a State Select, pretty common brand, manufactured in 2004. It's an 80-gallon water heater, so it has a large capacity, which is good for this size home. It's heating the water just fine, and it appears to be installed properly. Moving on to the air conditioning systems, there's two of them here. One of them is a 4-ton Trane. It was installed in 05, manufactured 04, 05. The 4-ton unit is for the downstairs. It is cooling and heating fine, looks to be installed properly. The only recommendation we're going to recommend there is having an HVAC specialist clean up the interior air handler compartment, because there is some organic staining in there that we could say could be mold. So we want that removed. You wouldn't want to continue to have that grow inside the air handler cabinet. That would be a priority. The upstairs unit is a 2-ton Trane, and that 2-ton Trane is only for upstairs. It was cooling and heating fine, and the components look good. Because of the age of the units at about 10 years old, I'm going to say you probably have an estimated 2 to 4 years of remaining life before you have to worry about replacing them. They appear to be in good condition and well maintained for the most part. Moving on to the exterior construction, building looks fine. It has some typical stucco cracks and settlement cracks. I'm going to recommend getting those serviced. That's the only area of this house where I could find where maintenance needed to be improved. That was at the perimeter of the roof where there's no gutters installed to control roof drainage, and the second part of that equation is the stucco cracks. Other than that, these are typical punch list items that we're going to recommend that you have someone come in and do some maintenance on. The electrical system looked good too. I had a 200 amp Siemens panel at the south exterior garage wall. All wiring looked good. I looked at the branch wiring by removing the dead front cover for the sub panel. That looked good as well. The branch wiring is copper, and there was no evidence of overheating previously. I used an infrared scanner to check and see how temperatures were doing today. While everything was running, everything seemed to be within normal range. You have GFI protection where it's supposed to be at the kitchen, exterior, garage, and bathroom areas. All the areas that I tested were functional at the time I was here, so that's good. No real electrical challenges here. As far as the rest of it goes, obviously I will have some minor items listed. We always do, but that's so that you know that we saw them. And examples of that are one of the bathrooms or two of the bathrooms need a little bit of service in the shower areas where you could use some caulking. But other than that, the house inspected very well. Please look to receive my inspection report via email, and you can feel free to call me with questions. My number is 321-228-3848. For more information in conjunction with this video, please use that inspection report so that you can have a real good idea of the overall condition of the house. I think the people who live here have done a good job of taking care of the property. It appears to be well maintained and in good condition. Thank you for your business and have a good day.